Hi there, welcome to my channel, Aqualuna73. This is going to be the extended reading. Like I said, I was going to do extended readings for a sign that I was going to choose randomly. I'm not going to go according to a pattern, okay? I'm just going to go according to how I feel drawn to whomever I need to do an free extended reading for. So this extended reading is for Aries. I felt drawn to the Aries reading because Aries has been dealing with a lot of grief lately. And, okay. I just went to go look at the reading again. It was a long time ago. A while ago. Not a long time ago, but a while ago that I did that reading of the specific batch, the last batch I mean. So all the necessary info applies, okay, Aries. So this is going to be your extended, and I don't know why I felt drawn to do this, but let's just see what the universe has to say for this extended reading. You were dealing with grief, okay? And I'm sure, Aries, this is not a place that everybody wants to be in, especially someone that might be in your case, your fire sign might be a very adventurous person. Aries are very adventurous people. They love traveling. I don't know why this is coming to mind. Is this word coming? I mean, not a word, a place. Why is this coming to mind? Vietnam. Why is Vietnam coming to mind? Okay, somebody might go to Vietnam. I don't know. Okay. What else? Okay, that might be just something that I just picked up. We're dealing with loss, Aries. Could be somebody that was close to you that passed away. If you're also looking at loss, it could be that you're looking for something. You might be looking for something or someone. And let's just see where this is going. Universe, what do you want to allow to come through for Aries today? Ordinary 10 card spread. Oh, Aries, this is a beautiful reading already. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. And the Judgment card usually speaks about, you will see these people, it's a woman, a man, and a child. And I cannot go into detail into this. Okay, there's no time to explain every card in detail as to what the symbolism is behind this. But the man, the woman, and the child denotes the Holy Trinity. Okay, this is what the Holy Trinity is. It's the family union. It's the union of a man, van 'n man en 'n vrou, yeah, exactly. It's a union of a man and a woman, and out of that union, a child is born. Or you can look at it from the esoteric or occultic perspective, where you look at it, it's a combination of You can look at it, the past and the future. No. What is that? There's another explanation for it. It's almost like there's this card in the Karma Music Tarot deck which explains it so very beautifully, but I have to actually go literally look at the explanation and read it to you. But I don't have time to do that now. But it just basically denotes this judgment card speaks about your choices and the outcome of your choices and of the lessons that you've learned and the rebirth. The rebirth that occurs after this experiences that you had and the choices that you made because of the experiences that you had. Okay, so you obviously coming from a place of a lot of sadness. Also, like in your previous reading, you were going through grief. I said in your previous reading that the grief that you were in, it's something that you want. It's almost like you were in a hurry. You want to get out of this grief as soon as possible. It's like you were forcing yourself to go out of this grieving process, but it's like the more you forced yourself out of this grieving process, the more it pulled you back. And it was because of you not willing to deal with your emotions, okay? And yeah, in this, you start off the reading with the Nine of Swords and the King of Cups as the following card. And like I said previously, you obviously, this comes across strongly as someone that's a very, very deeply emotional person. And not emotional in the sense, but not like a snotty kid. I don't know why that comes to mind. It's not like, you're not like a tantrum throwing person. It's more like somebody that, it's almost like the quote that I had in the subscription box or the description box in the original reading, Aries reading. It says, this depth in what you felt because you valued this person. You deeply, deeply valued this person. It could be that I'm speaking to someone who was married for a very long time and this person passed on. Okay, it could be the King of Cups could be this person that you were married to. May have been a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces. Okay, they could have been. But this card represents someone that was deeply hurt, someone that deeply valued this relationship and this union that they had with this person. And like I said in the previous reading, this person they weren't prepared for what happened. I don't think any of us are fully prepared for like, losing someone or actually, actually it's a very difficult thing. Look, it's even difficult for me to talk. I find it even difficult to talk about someone dying, okay? And I've experienced it, Aries, in so many ways and in such a lot of ways. I know people, Aries. Just hold on, I'll just get my bottle of water. I know people, Aries, that committed suicide. Friends and family. I know people that died of incurable diseases, friends and family. And I even recently had to face the death of someone that I wasn't even fully prepared to face, that I was going to get news of this person dying. So it's not something that you could actually prepare yourself. No, never. It's impossible. Okay. So it's good that it looks to me, Aries, as if you obviously decided at the end of the day to go for counseling, because this is in your past. Yeah, the top row. It's with this card as well. You realized at the end of the day that this is something that you needed to face, this wound, this deeply inflicted wound, because you valued this union. But you also realized that you needed to practice a little bit of self-love and not be defensive. For maybe you were in a position where people might have approached you and these people wanted to assist you. It could be family, friends, a mother, a father, a sister, or someone that wanted to help you through a situation, and you were like maybe harsh to them and defensive, and you realized that you were just pushing people away. Basically, with this card, you were pushing people away because of this experience that you had. Like I said, this experience left you deeply wounded, but it also left you isolated from other people. And it made you defensive and isolated. But you realize this, because this is, the top row ends with the World card. It's like after you realize this, you got what you needed, you got the counseling, you decided to change your approach to the situation and do introspection about this situation, and how it how and about the pain that it inflicted on you. It's almost like this World card, the World card represents completion. It represents a completion of a cycle. It's almost like after this realization or this epiphany moment that you had also with the Judgment card. The Judgment card also comes across today as almost like the trumpet of the angel that is blowing and the people rising from the coffins. It's almost like something opening up. It's almost like it comes across as somebody that was blind and now they can see. This is what's coming across. And now that you've created this realization, it ended the cycle with you. It ended the cycle. And it gave you a new lease on life, now that you know and now that you understand something. Mind you, it was very difficult for you to go through this and to realize this and to come to this realization, but I'm really glad that you did, Aries. I really, really am glad that you did. There's only one thing also that I want to add here. I don't know why this is coming up. Okay, I'm looking at the bottom two cards here. And this is the Nine of Wands. I mean the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins, and then it's the Nine of Wands. And I think it was yesterday's reading. I think it was Libra. Or the reading before that, they got 2 4s. And it was speaking, I don't know if it's Libra. I'm not sure. But it was speaking about 2 4s. They got 4 4. But it was different, 2 different cards. The same as this. Almost the same. But the 4 denotes, in numerology, the 4 denotes hard work or putting into effort into something. Okay, you also got 2 double cards, and it's 2 9s. And the 9 speak of spirituality, okay, or working on your spirituality. It's like almost like you have support, unseen spiritual support maybe. I don't know if you're a spiritual person or if you're a religious person, but you might be also, it's almost like somebody, excuse me, this person, out of this experience that they had, they entered this position of the 9 of coins. And the 9 of coins, you know by now, coins are what you value. You've created this valuable knowledge, this accumulated knowledge. It made you wealthy, mentally wealthy. It made you knowledgeable, and it made you a wiser person. A person that at the end of the day can have a different approach to something and look at it from another perspective. This is the value that you've gained from this experience that you had. Sorry about that, that's Luna. I'm just going to pause quickly. I'm back, sorry about that. I cannot stop her from barking, okay? I was just trying to answer a call, but the phone was ringing. I was seeing the phone ringing and I wanted to pick up, but it ended. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Aries, I'm sorry for interrupting the reading. It's like you ended the cycle, okay? You ended the cycle, and I'm really grateful and I'm very happy to see that you ended the cycle. The first thing that came to mind when I saw these 2 cards, it was that it's almost like it propelled you into a spiritual connection. And what I mean with spiritual connection, it's almost like you, I don't know why this is coming through. It's almost like you're deciding to change your perspective about something. I was just speaking about you also gaining knowledge from this experience, and it changed your perspective about something. It made you see this man is wounded, and he's fully aware. And today it comes across he's a wounded warrior, but it also comes across he may be a wounded warrior, he looks worried, but it also comes across as somebody that's very protective of what they value. Okay, it's because you are protective of what you value, and that's why you attached so much value on this person. You attach so much value on this person because you are protective of what you value, because you love someone and you couldn't protect this person. And this is what's hurting you the most. It's like you couldn't protect this person from what happened. And I think this is where your block lies. You need to, it's almost like you need to forgive yourself for that. I see the reading was talking about shame and guilt. And the shame and guilt that you might be feeling might be because you felt that why I could have done something, why couldn't I do this? I don't know what type of I'm sorry. It's like I almost felt it now when I had these 2 cards. It's like I felt your energy and how deeply you valued this person. You really love this person. It's like you had this very deeply spiritual connection with this person, and that's why you're so deeply wounded and defensive. It's almost like you standing with your back to the sun also, yeah. it's like you're also scared that it's almost like it placed you in a position that you're scared that it might reoccur, it might happen again. In this person that you loved so much, this person might have died, and you're scared that it might happen again. Okay, this is what's coming through. I'm so sorry, Aries. Really, I am. I really am so sorry about this. Nobody deserves to go through something like this. Nobody. I wouldn't wish this. Even if I had the most horrible and worst enemy in the world, I wouldn't wish it upon this person. Because I know exactly how it feels to lose someone that you value so much. I know the feeling, I know the pain, I know the depth. I know the depth, and I also know that you as a person is not the type of person that would show that easily, because you an Aries, you're very strong, very responsible, vigilant, always on your mark, and it's almost like you're telling, how could I have missed this? Why didn't I see this? It's like you're blaming yourself for this. You cannot blame yourself for nature. You cannot blame yourself for, if, for instance, it might be that this person had a terminal illness like cancer or something to that effect. I don't know why this is coming through. The word leukemia is coming through. Okay, I'm just saying what I pick up. I'm so sorry, Aries. I know it's difficult for you, but you will. I think you made the right choice by facing this, and you will find your happy place again. If you do your work here with a hermit, if you're willing to face this with counseling and assistance, you see, I can do this extended reading for you, but it's not going to be useful in this. I can propel you, I can give you encouragement and tell you, yes, Aries, you can do this. You know, like you're the champion, and you're the dude, or you're the girl, and you can do this. I can do all. I can be your cheerleader or whatever you want. Okay. But at the end of the day, Aries, you have to do this yourself. You have to get up in the morning, excuse me, and you have to wash your face, and you have to look yourself in the mirror and say, you can do this. And you have to be your own best friend and cheerleader, and tell yourself you can do this, and actually get into your car or on the bus or the train and go see a psychiatrist or a psychologist and get the help, and realize that although you're an Aries, you're very strong and very responsible and very mature and very everything, and you always do everything, a family man and everything. You just, like, seriously, okay. I know a few Aries people. Well, not a few. I knew one Aries person that I used to go to school with. I mean, college with. And he was a friend, and he was very responsible, family orientated person. And regardless of that, even if you are someone that's that responsible, it doesn't mean you cannot hurt, Aries. It doesn't mean you cannot feel pain. It might be that I'm speaking to a male Aries that might not allow themselves to feel these things because they have this perception or societal norm that men don't show feelings because they were never taught to show emotion. Okay? No, that's not cool to reason like that at all. You're a human being. You have every right to shed tears. I mean, seriously. Okay? You're in the card with the Magician card, which is beautiful, Aries. It's like amazing. Because the Magician is just an indication of you, or the universe indicating to you with the Magician card today that you are the magic that you are looking for. You are the magic that you are looking for. All the magic that you are looking for outside in the world, all the magic that you are looking for in someone else, you already have it. It's almost like that quote of Alan Watts. There's even a video about it, about him, where he says, the things that you're seeking for out there, you already have it. You don't need to look for it in someone else, or out in the church, or the spiritual connection. It's already inside of you. Okay. Anyway, Aries, I hope you continue with the counseling, and I hope it's helpful. And I hope this is also helpful. And please take care of yourself. Okay. Love you guys. Mwah. Blowing kisses. Bye.